Alright, you guys, welcome back to the return of classic games. Believe it or not, this is only episode 3. I know I created this segment a whole year ago and we're only on episode 3. Yeah. In today's review, we're going to be talking about the PS1 N64 version of Spider-Man for the PS1, of course. Since I have it on PS1. Of course, released by Neversoft, the studio who also brought you Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. This game was released in 2001, if I'm not mistaken, of course. And basically the plot is when a Spider-Man imposter steals an ultra expensive device in public from Dr. Octopus, all of Spider-Man's villains come together to take down Spider-Man once and for all. Then of course, symbiotes are also in town and they're going to try and cause a symbiote apocalypse, okay? This game is awesome. The graphics were awesome. The voice acting was great. Everybody from almost the original 90s cartoon TV series from Fox Kids returned to voice their characters pretty much thoroughly throughout the game. The array of villains they have in this game is awesome. From Venom, Carnage, Rhino, Dr. Octopus, I believe it was Shocker. Yeah, Shocker. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, Shocker's in here. I believe he's in this one, or was that the second one? I'm not really. I think it was this one. I'm not really sure, but I think it was the first one. Anyway, that ain't the point. Point is, that ain't the point. Point is, everything about this game was awesome. The graphics, the voice acting, the controls, everything about the controls is awesome. Okay, and then once you basically beat Venom, Spider-Man explains to Venom that he's been framed, okay, and Venom joins Spider-Man. Not only that, you get Venom versus Carnage. That's awesome, okay. In addition to that, you have a few Marvel heroes in this game. You have Spider-Man and Human Torch chilling on the Statue of Liberty talking. You run into the Punisher, of course. Daredevil is also in the game, and he talks to you. Am I missing somebody? Black Cat's in the game. She's like the co-star of the video game until she gets taken out for a little bit. And I know there's one more in this game that I'm missing. I know this, but I can't think of him or her right now. But yeah, you get a whole array of villains and heroes in this game. The little main features of this game that you're going to find are collectible comic books, each spanning from the Amazing Spider-Man series of comics, of course, which also led me to believe the death of Aunt May because of a specific comic book entitled Death of the Family, which involved the death of Aunt May and that she spread the rumors that she knew Peter Parker was Spider-Man, that she dies. I looked into that. And I'm pissed off. Why? Because it wasn't the real Aunt May. It was something else. I can't explain because I don't want to give it away. You just gotta read it to find out what it was. That was a letdown. That was a letdown. A real letdown for me. I've been going on for years trying to find that book, and when I finally did, I was like, okay, I'm about to read this. I found it on the internet, by the way, and I was gonna sit down and I read it. Heavily disappointed. Heavily disappointed. But you do unlock an array of costumes, from the symbiote Spider-Man to Spider-Man 2099 to Spider-Man's armor suit that he has in this game that you use for a little bit to save your health a little bit while it protects you, but once it gets too far damaged, it'll go away and you get damaged, and your health will get damaged again. You can also, what's cool about it is when you have the blue suit on, the symbiote suit, you have unlimited webbing, which is awesome. And then you can also, at the end of the game, like mix different codes in if you want, because you know it's the PS1 days when codes were awesome. You can mix different codes in. You can go at the game any way you want. It's awesome. But I'll explain more about upgrading and customizing in Spider-Man 2. But for right now, Spider-Man for the PS1 N64 is going to get a 9.5 out of 10 Very great game in the series, and I loved it to this day. Let me know what you guys think about Spider-Man down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Which one you like the most? Spider-Man or Spider-Man 2 for the PS1? Not the movie video games, but the video games based on the 90s cartoons. Let me know down below, and I'll catch y'all later.